YouTube, welcome in. I'm Casey of Dad's Go Gaming, and welcome to the 4-minute tutorial on making thumbnails. First, let's lay some ground rules. I'm not a professional. 2, subs are free and the likes are loved. 3, always be learning. And 4, go for it. Why not? I've posted like 200 videos, still learning every day. I'd say most of my videos suck. I think it was Mr. Beast that said, just get out there, post, continue to get better. So that's where I'm just hoping that this video with this before and after of what a thumbnail looks like will help you on your journey, whether this is for a class or if you're doing this for YouTube yourself. So let's jump right in steps. So 1, I always start with my first layer in duplicating the layer. This allows me to ensure that I always have my original, and if I make some edits or do some things that I don't like, I can always go back. The next, I'm always going to isolate that subject. Select subject, select inverse. That allows me to delete the background. Now you can use the polygonal lasso tool to cut and edit. You're going to see me do that here in just a second to get it nice and tight on all the angles and all the corners. And you can do that for your entire subject with that select subject. Most of the time it will allow you to select your entire subject and you're just cleaning it up after the fact. Now you can get as nitty gritty detailed as you want, but really once you isolate all that, you're good to go. I liked the way the blood looked in the background here, so I'm just using the B button as a paintbrush and adding a little bit more in. On this part, I'm using filter, camera raw filter. This allows me to sharpen or discolor or change the color of any image, so you can add this filter on anything. So in this, I really wanted to make him more blue. I'm intensifying the saturation and really focusing in on what I think is like a final product of like Master Chief. Next is using the clone stamp tool. The clone stamp tool allows you to use pieces of the background to make sort of an image in the foreground disappear. I thought I liked having the secondary character in the background, but then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna remove him as well. So keyboard shortcut on the screen for you guys. A little bit of the edits here. Continue to play around, right? I was thinking about adding smoke. I didn't like it, so we just moved along. Adding text. This is where most of your thumbnails are going to pop with what words you're putting on the screen to capture your audience. From there, you're adding colors and gradients, which are all done in right-clicking your layer with adding in your details. From there, I'm adding in a brush to highlight, focusing in on an image from pixel to drop that in, using the text tool to just add that in on top. And I mean, really, you can add in an emoji or you can take a selfie and use the camera raw filter to add in your image. Here, I wanted the visor to have a different color, so I'm using the paintbrush and changing the adjustments. Again, the paintbrush is probably one of the most used tools that I frequently use, mainly from an experience standpoint. And then lastly, I was like, you know, if I'm a dancer, I think you need some cardboard to dance on. So did some searches for like breakdance cardboard, found this Fortnite. Again, using the clone stamp tool, cleaning up the edges with the polygonal lasso tool, changing the dimensions, you got yourself a thumbie. So hopefully this was helpful. Again, you can see a little bit of the before and after. Feel free to follow on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. If you get stuck on any of your projects and need some help, feel free to slide into those DMs. Let me know where you think I could assist or if you have an idea and would like my help. Thanks.